Welcome to Denver Local Unplugged, the podcast that explores Denver's vibrant local scene for food, music, entertainment, culture, unplugged events, and the many hidden gems in Denver. Your host is Quinn Harper. Let's dive in.
Hey Denver, I'm Quinn Harper, and this is Denver Local Unplugged, Episode 8, Craft Beers and Beyond. We're exploring the city's underground beverage culture, tucked away spots, experimental makers, and community-first rooms where flavor meets art, food, and music. I'll map hidden gems, crawls, and a weekend plan so you sip smarter and support locals. When I say underground, I mean Denver's small batch makers and niche styles operating from cozy, often blink-and-miss-it spaces. Think brewers and fermenters who host zine swaps, vinyl nights, collab dinners, and art hangs alongside their pours. The vibe is intentional. Fewer TVs, more conversation, menus that explain technique, and teams that know your name. Collabs stretch across food trucks, bakeries, roasters, and musicians, so a release day might include a label pop-up, a DJ set, and a one-off pairing plate. Trend watch, Denver style. Czech lager houses are ascendant, and the slow, creamy Lucre side pour is the star. Foam is texture, not waste. Mixed fermentation programs are maturing, with foeders lending oak nuance without heavy wood. Beyond barley, makers are exploring corn and maguey-based ferments rooted in the Americas. You'll find sake on tap, bright cider and perry, and playful coffee or tea beer hybrids. And if you're mindful or driving, low and no-proof options, crafted with the same intention, let you stay in the mix. Start with a true outlier, Dos Luces on South Broadway, where the stars are chicha and pulque. These pre-Columbian traditions use Colorado blue corn and maguey, yielding creamy, floral, and gently sour notes that sip like history in a glass. Expect masa aromatics, spice-friendly acidity, and low bitterness, fantastic with green chile or roasted squash. The room is calm and candlelit, and the staff will happily guide first-timers through flights so you can dial your texture and sweetness. Then, meet Cohesion Brewing, Denver's temple of Czech lagers. The magic lives in the pour. Hladinka, Schnitt, and Mliko styles shift foam density, mouthfeel, and hop perception. Lucre faucets micro-aerate, building a glossy cap that tastes like vanilla ice cream meets bread crust. Clean malt, soft bitterness, and the right dimpled glass make a simple pale lager feel luxurious. Order a side-by-side of a slow pour and a standard to feel how time and oxygen transform the beer. Round out your mental map with a few staples. TRV on Broadway brews metal-forward saisons and lagers in a moody minimalist room. The playlist slaps, the yeast character is dialed. Novel Strand nails hop aromatics with restraint. Think expressive, modern bitterness minus palate fatigue. Our mutual friend balances mixed culture projects with crisp hoppy offerings, plus a welcoming patio scene. Beyond beer, Colorado Sake Co. pours fresh, American-made sake with cocktails and snacks, and Waldschenka ciders plus coffee pairs Swiss-inspired ciders with daytime vibes. Build a South Broadway crawl. Start at Dos Luces for a flight, swing a few blocks to TRVE for a saison or pale lager, then over to Novel Strand for a precise, aroma-driven pale. For food, chase tacos al pastor or a green chile-smothered burrito at a nearby spot. Both love corn and hop-forward profiles. Cap the night with a set at High Dive or the Skylark. Small rooms, great sound, and you're walking between everything. Over in Reno, pair Colorado Sake Co. and our mutual friend with a snack run through a market hall, then catch a show at Larimer Lounge. Build in art time, wander the murals, or duck into Redline for contemporary exhibitions. For community-forward vibes, detour to Raisi's Brewing on the river in Sun Valley, Latinx cultural nights, dance, and frequent live music. Breweries as cultural centers matter because they turn tasting rooms into gathering spaces where new neighbors actually meet. Here's a weekend shortlist. Friday, Cohesion for lagers, then Waldschenka ciders coffee for a crisp flight before a show at the Oriental Theater. Saturday, the South Broadway trio, Dos Luces, TRV, Novel Strand, dinner on Broadway, and a late set at High Dive. Sunday, Reno stroll with Colorado Sake Co. and OMF, murals and galleries, nightcap at Larimer Lounge. Pro tips, hydrate at altitude, lean on half pours and flights, use RTD or rideshare, and reserve speakeasy counters when needed. Seasonal hooks, First Friday Art Walk on Santa Fe, summer nights at Levitt Pavilion, plus plan around GIBF and Collaboration Fest drops. Today we define the underground scene, track trends spotlighted Dos Luces and Cohesion, and sketched 2 neighborhood crawls and a weekend plan. Find the next spot by following taprooms for pop-ups, brewer-led tastings, and maker markets. I'm Quinn. Thanks for listening. You've got a flavorful, culture-forward Denver weekend roadmap. See you soon.
You've been listening to Denver Local Unplugged with host Quinn Harper. Until next time, plan fast, explore deep, and enjoy Denver.